rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and peak the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Minnesota. Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Chicago.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He's got it! And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
19 Lions. Come on.
Gray brought in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Bears. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath.
And this one is blocked.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. To throw is McCarthy. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Ray gonna return it. And And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. Inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big-time play for the Bears. 47 yards. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 13-6 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he'll be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now Williams going to keep it himself. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Throwing on second down. Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
He'll try and throw. Here's Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Chicago. And he's had, Greg, a third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Here's McCarthy. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes player...
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackman.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go now.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Robinson. Into space. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. So that challenge, a successful one. Now give on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That is caught. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. What a start to the year. his second touchdown in this opening half. Riker now to add the extra point. And this one is blocked. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Gray brought in motion.
Set, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Man in motion, heading left. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Danny Gray. Touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears are going to open up the lead to 8. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. And the Bears will take over possession here at the 44.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Chicago. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Open man is Robinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's got it at about the 8. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. McCarthy going to look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy 2nd half to come. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just deflating for this kickoff team. You find yourself down double digits at the half. You spend the entire break talking about getting off to a good start in the 3rd quarter. Let's get a stop and get the ball back to our offense. And bang, this happens. A heck of a return to start this 3rd quarter.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Gray brought in motion. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Danny Gray, touchdown Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is caught. It's Robinson.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Throwing again is McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. turn and hand this one off. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to try it here again. And the Vikings will take over at their own 15.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. That one caught by Hawkinson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That's caught downfield by Robinson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 40.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll motion a tight end right. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. The Bears have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Gray brought in motion. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. Now it is 1st and goal.
70 range, go!
In motion comes Andrews. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And his coach is livid. And I got to be honest, Mike, I don't blame him. There is a very fine line between being a playmaker and being reckless. And I think here, you've got to just accept this play is over, live for the next down, and you cannot afford now to take your team out of the red zone. You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw, it's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
2nd down and 3. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. There's that man again, another catch. And the Vikings are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out.
And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, yeah. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Williams. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Going up top and looking for Andrews.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, you can't.
And more of the same. Another interception. And the Bears are going to have it just past their 25.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
First and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A play fake. Now Williams. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 2.
Come 19. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chicago. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go!
Gray brought in motion. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to dial up another deep ball, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ready up.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Let's go.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Go.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Gray going to return it. Past midfield. Look at him go. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great